Hello group, this is Mark Claiborne from Startup Credit Repair Business Training Center. Welcome everybody, welcome to another Facebook Live. I like to get straight to the point when I am doing these Facebook Lives. It is now 5:30 California time, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get started, and I'm going to wait for some people to come on because I have some great information that I would like to share right now with you guys. So let me go ahead and start this here. So first I want to ask some questions for everyone out there in the universe. The first thing I need you to do, hello Michelle, the first thing I need you to do, how you doing Michelle, is I want you to be notified every single time I do a Facebook Live. So in order to get notified every time I do a Facebook Live, how you doing Rose? You need to turn on the Facebook Live notification in your phone. Turn on the Facebook Live notification in your phone. So every single time I go live, you will be notified, and you will be notified with some juicy information on how to generate leads and how to run a successful, powerful credit repair business. How you doing, Edgar? As everybody comes on, I like to do the intros for about 5 minutes, and that way we get warmed up, people come on, and you know what? It's 5:30 here in California, but it's probably like 8:30 where you are. So I hope that you can get a chance to make it on these Facebook Lives, or at least watch the previews, because I may not always post these Facebook Lives. You guys have gotten lucky that I posted these lives back into the group, but the whole purpose of Facebook Lives is to watch them live and not to watch them on a preview. Now I know some of you guys can't make it, and I do understand that, okay? But today I'm going to share with you how you doing Kim Grant? Today I'm going to share with you some key points. So I hope you have your pencil or your pen in your notebook. But before I get started, I want to ask you guys some questions, because this Facebook Live here today is about how to survive in the credit repair business. In this business, while you are working a 9-to-5 job, how do you do it? Like, what kind of system do you need to have in place to survive this business while working a 9-to-5 job? So I want to ask everyone right now, I always ask you guys this. How many leads, Edgar, I want to ask you, Edgar, and Kim, how many leads have you guys generated last week? Anybody could say anything. How many leads have you generated last week? Edgar, Kim, anybody? How many leads have you generated last week? And if you are watching a preview, okay, Edgar, that's very good. So you generated 13 leads in 1 week. Is that correct? Mark, Facebook Live is always messaging up to do these things on video platform. You are on. Thank you. Michelle, so you've generated 2 leads. Edgar, you generated 13 leads. Okay, perfect. Kim, I haven't started my business yet. That's fine, Kim. Michelle, and I haven't officially began. Perfect. So you know what, Edgar, that's good, man. That's fantastic. Kim, that's good. That's good. And you guys, Edgar, how did you generate your leads? How did you generate your leads, Edgar? Those 13 leads. And Kim, I'm sorry, Michelle, how did you generate your leads? You could just say one way you did it. One way you did it. How did you guys generate those leads? Just one strategy. Just share one strategy on what you did to generate the leads. Because Edgar says yard signs and referrals from the car dealership. Yes. Yard signs is powerful, and referrals from the car dealership is also very powerful. Michelle, My dentist. Okay. All right. All right. No problem. Michelle said my dentist. That's very good. That's very good. So at least you guys are out there really trying to make it happen. All right. So let me explain to you what I've seen in the last 3 weeks. So I gave out these free 50 coaching sessions, right? And when I posted these free 50 coaching sessions with me one-on-one, they went out in like 10 minutes. They were booked, right? So majority of the people that got on the call, it was booked in 10 minutes. So here was what I've gotten out of these 50 sessions, because I'm done with the 50 sessions. But the main problem that most of the people that I talked to, 50 different people that I talked to over the last month or so, their number one complaint was customers. Customers was their number one complaint. It wasn't about disputing. It wasn't about how to remove inaccurate information from a credit report. It was all about getting the customer. All right? So here we are. We're on the Facebook Live. We have very minimum people here, right? But out of 50 calls, the number one complaint was customers. All right? Felice, is it me, or is the video not playing? I'm not sure, Felice. The video is playing. Edgar, can you see me pretty good? Michelle, can you see me okay? Rose, can you see me okay? Okay, yeah, so Felice, I think it is your video. Okay, perfect. So the number one problem out of 50 people that I talked to, these are 50 credit repair companies, is that they're having problems with leads. What's up, Daniel? Kenya, how you doing? And I understand that. You know, they're having problem with leads, and as I always tell everyone in all my coaching calls, is that leads is without leads, your business, you don't have a business. I mean, literally, you have no business whatsoever. I mean, your business is dead. Completely. So what I'm going to do today in this Facebook Live is we're going to talk about how to survive the credit repair business working a 9-to-5 job. All right, Carlos said it's choppy. How you doing, Kenya? How you doing, Carlos? All right. Kenya, how is it for you? Is it choppy? Anybody else? Is the video choppy, or is the video okay? Is the video okay, or is it just a few people? Okay, Francesca says great. How you doing, Francesca? Kenya says great. Okay, good, good. So listen, you know what? You know what? The ones that's always on this Facebook Live, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to reward you guys. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm only going to show this Facebook Live maybe to just you guys only. I may not repost it. And I'm going to think about that, because I want to see, I think the people that takes the time to attend these Facebook Lives, they should get the value. The ones that don't attend it, well, maybe, you know, they don't attend it because they're at work or they're busy. So, okay, that's not fair. All right, that's not fair. So I am going to repost this. All right. So what I'm going to do is, after I talk today, I'm going to give you guys opportunity to ask one lead generation question. One lead generation question, okay? And I'm going to try to answer that for you, because like I said, I'm going to give you a tip. And I want you to walk away with the tip. I don't want you to walk away and just say, oh yeah, that's another lead generation tip, and then don't try it. Then that's a waste. You're wasting time. You're wasting time on the Facebook. So you have to try what we teach you, right? You have to try these things if you want to grow, right? Daniel, what's up, man? You're the man, Mr. Mark. Well, thank you, Daniel. All right. So how do we do this? So this is how you do it. So you have a 9-to-5 job, right? You have a 9-to-5 job, and you also have this credit repair business at the same time. And you're struggling with bills, so you don't know like where to put your money, because you're trying to get out the 9-to-5 job and you're trying to move over to the credit repair industry, but as you can see, the credit repair industry requires some stuff like surety bonds and websites and all these things, so that requires money, all right? So what you want to do, the first thing you can do is you can think about this. Michelle says that's me. You can think about this. I want you to say, what can I cut out in my budget? If I'm working a 9-to-5, what can I cut out as far as the credit repair so I can get started, so I can bootstrap? I want to bootstrap my business, right? So I want to start off at the lowest possible cost. I want to start off at the lowest possible cost. I want to bootstrap my credit repair business as it grows because I still have a 9-to-5 job, right? So that's how you have to think about it, right? So if your state, but then here's the problem. Your state may require you to have a surety bond before you can perform any type of credit repair services, right? So then if that is the case, then it kind of puts you in a hard place because you want to do the right thing, but then you don't have the money really to put out for websites, to put out for surety bonds, to put out for software, for business cards. You don't have the money to do all of these things. So it's kind of like you're under the radar, right? You're kind of doing credit repair under the radar. And that's not what we really want to do, right? So the question is if you try to bootstrap it, you may run into a problem because your state may require a surety bond, right? And that surety bond may require you to put $1,000 for the surety bond, right? But let's just say your state doesn't require a surety bond and you can still do credit repair, but you have to just provide your customer with the right contracts and legal clauses, right? So one of the things you want to do is when you're trying to learn credit repair, you want to try to learn as much as you can without spending a lot of money. You want to try to learn as much as you can without spending a lot of money. I'm talking about the credit repair process. I'm not talking about running a credit repair business because you're still a baby and you're still growing, right? And you're bootstrapping it because you have a 9-to-5. So you want to start to cut your costs. Look at what's costing you the most money, right? Where is most of your money going? Where's most of your money going? Now, if you say, Mark, I'm trying to get a website and that's going to cost me $6.99, then I'm going to say use a Facebook business page as your website, right? So you can cut out that $6.99 fee. That's just for the beginning. Well, Mark, I don't have any customers, but I do know the basics of credit repair. I don't want to spend a lot of money traveling to these big events because I'm just trying to learn credit repair and I don't have any customers and I prefer to put my money somewhere else, right? So then if that's the case, then you want to go to Amazon and get a book, a good book on the basics of credit repair. That's really all you need in the beginning, okay? So you got to look at where you can cut your cost the most. You want to be able to cut your costs the most, all right? So no extra training. Now what do I mean by that? All right? So if you're just starting out and you're worried about a budget because you're working 9-to-5 and you're not sure where you put the money, only put your money in the core areas that's going to propel your business, right? So you need to know credit repair, right? So a website, you need a website, but you're not going to spend $1,000 for the website, all right? So then what you do is get a Facebook business page. You get a Facebook business page as your website. So you have basic credit repair. You didn't really pay any money, any expensive money. What I mean by expensive, over $100. Anything over $100 for credit repair training, when you're first starting out, you should probably not do. You want to get a good book on Amazon on how to repair credit and start there, right? Start there. Use a business page from Facebook, but make it beautiful, make your header really nice and everything. And you can hire somebody from Fiverr to do that. But don't spend any extra money in other areas, not just yet. All right? So we're trying to stretch your budget so you can work your 9-to-5 and also run a credit repair business. Now, we know in order to get customers, you have to do a few things, okay? So what you have to do next is that the most important thing for your credit repair business is the lead. The lead is the blood that runs through your business. It's the lead. So without the lead, there's no need for credit repair training. There's no need for a website. There's no need for anything. There's no need for you being in this group. There's no need for anything, actually. Because what happens is, if you don't understand these basic concepts that I'm teaching, then you go at this business all the wrong way, and then you cry because you can't get leads. And it's not that you can't get leads, it's how you get the leads, right? And where you put your money to generate those leads, right? Okay? So what I want you to do is, I want you to stop spending money on unnecessary things that's not helping you get a lead. Okay? If it's not, okay, say this to yourself. Will this money that I'm about to spend help me get a lead? Will this money I'm about to spend help me get a lead? If the answer is no, then don't spend it. Will me traveling on the plane somewhere to get training in credit repair, will that help me get a lead? Right? If the answer is no, then don't travel on the plane. All right? You understand what I'm saying? Will spending all of this money learning advanced credit repair training and strategies, will it help me get a lead? No, it will not help me get a lead. Well, then don't spend the money on advanced credit repair training when it won't help you get a lead. Do you understand? What's up, Daniel? How you doing, man? So I want you to constantly ask yourself the same question over and over and over and over. I don't want you to spend your money anymore on unnecessary things that's not going to grow your business and that's not going to give you freedom. Because what happens if you're not structured in a plan and you're all over the place and you're not putting your money into lead generation, you are headed down the wrong road. All right? And I know I keep preaching this. Mark, why you keep saying this over and over? Well, I keep saying this because 90% of my free coaching sessions was all about this one topic right here, which is ridiculous. It's all about this one topic. I teach it everywhere. I teach it on all my YouTube videos. I teach it everywhere. Okay? So it's all about the ones that's taking the information, the ones that's on every one of my Facebook Lives, the ones that's doing it, those are the ones that's going to be happy and in, and everybody else is going to be back at a 9-to-5 job working for the man. That's what's going to happen. All right. Another important thing that I want you to consider is I want you to put together a system where you can really track your leads. I want you to be able to know everything about the lead. Where the lead came from. Who is this lead? Where did it come from? Do I need to follow up with this lead? Do I have the person's first name, last name, phone number? I want you to work the leads very hard. All right? So I want you to put money in that area too, right? I mean, that's all I do now. That's all I do is lead generation. And if you guys are going to be a part of the Facebook workshop that's coming up this Saturday, you're going to see. I'm going to prove it to you. See, I walk the talk. Okay? I walk it. I don't just talk. I show you. Okay? I don't just talk. Talk is for people who just fake. I don't talk. I show you. And I'm going to show you live right in front of you why this is so important. All right? So I want you to be able to track your leads. I want you to be able to track them very carefully. All right? And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and type it in for me right here. If you have any questions, Michelle, are you going to offer the replay? Michelle, I am not going to offer the replay for the Facebook lead generation credit repair class. Credit repair lead generation on Facebook Live this Saturday it will not be for sale after the class. Everybody who's attending the class, they will get a replay, but it will not be for sale, unfortunately. Daniel, Saturday workshop is gonna be awesome. Absolutely. It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. You guys, if you want the replay, you can always get into the class Friday, and if you can't attend it Friday, you will still get the replay. But once the class is over, like Sunday, Monday, the class won't be offered for sale, because this is a every 3 or 4 month class. I'm going to offer this class, and every single class I offer, it'll be new Facebook strategies, okay? Because Facebook keeps changing their options and their features on how to generate leads. All right, Michelle says, okay, thanks. Got to pay for my surety bond. Got to get that surety bond. I mean, can't do anything without the surety bond. Kim, I want the replay. Hey, Kim, if you want the replay, you have to sign up for the class before Saturday. You have to sign up for the class before Saturday or on Saturday. I'm sorry, before or on Saturday, and you will be able to get the replay. Michelle. Daniel says, see, that's why you are the coach and the lead generation master. Well, I'm trying to be, Daniel. I'm trying to be it for in this space, because there's not too many lead generation coaches in our space. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, so here's what I want you to do. Now, if you work in a 9-to-5 job, what you want to do is any extra money that you guys have, right? If you're spending money on other things like shoes, furniture, traveling, going out a lot of entertainment, cut back on those expenses and take that money and put it into lead generation, all right? Cut back on those expenses, take that money and put it into lead generation. All right, how you doing, Chris? All right. Now, what I want you to do, now another thing you can do is cut any loose ends. Cut any loose ends. Now, what I mean by that, I want you to take a look. I want you to do a budget, and I want you to say, where is all of my money going every single month? Where is all my money going? So say, for example, you have 7, 10 customers, 20 customers. Now, if you have 10 to 20 customers and you're charging $99 a month, they're going to be paying you $1,000 to $2,000 a month. So you got to ask yourself, is that $1,000 or $2,000 a month, is it going towards my mortgage? Is it going towards entertainment, right? Because here's the rule for marketing. 30% of your profits should go towards marketing. 30% of your profits should go towards marketing. So every customer, when they pay you $99 a month, you need to take 30% out of that, and 20% marketing, and 10% is for your lead generation education. You have to be educated, all right? You got to be educated here, because if you're not educated, then how are you going to learn lead generation? How are you going to know how to get customers? I think I've taught so many different strategies over my 50 coaching sessions on different topics, from pricing, sales, closing the sale, different lead generation outlets, how much money to spend. So I had a good time teaching, consulting with 50 people. Hi everyone. I had a good time with you guys, and I hope you learned something from that. All right. Okay. The last two things I'm going to talk about when it comes to this is try different free marketing tips. All right, so what does that mean? That means any marketing tip that you see in any of these groups, or what I teach, or any of my YouTube videos, try them out. See if it works for you, right? You don't know until you try. Now, what I will tell you is this. I'm going to tell you the difference between general marketing and my lead generation strategies, okay? Because see, you guys can learn marketing anywhere. You can Google lead generation, you can Google marketing. It's all over the place. It's actually saturated on Google, right? And that's fine. The only difference between what they're teaching you and what I'm teaching you is that I'm teaching you strategy. And I'm teaching you strategy for our business, for our industry, right? They're teaching you general marketing, but you still don't know the strategy. So you will spend months and months and thousands of dollars trying to figure out the strategy for your niche. So everything that I teach you guys is all about strategy. What can I do to get the customer to say yes? What steps, what strategies have I used to get the customer to say yes? So that's very important, all right? All right. Now this is the big one. This is the big one. Pace yourself. How many of you on the call today are pacing yourself? How many of you guys are moving slow and building your business slow, one customer at a time? Just say I. Just say me. I am Mark. Oh, I am not Mark. How many of you are moving at a slow pace, building your business step by step? Step by step. Daniel says too slow. What about you, Chris? Anybody else? How many of you guys are moving at a slow pace, building your business step by step? Michelle? I am. Okay. Kenya? Me? All right. Anyone else? No one else? Everybody else is shy today, right? Michelle said because of the 9 to 5. All right. All right, good. So let me talk to you about pacing yourself and why it's so important to pace. All right, Francesca says somewhat. Here's the problem that we run in. Here's what I see. You get into credit repair business, you don't understand it, right? Because you haven't did enough research, all right? And then false gurus are teaching you the wrong thing about the profitability of a business, and you have a 9 to 5 job, or you have some other job. You know, you have a tax office or whatever, right? So the key to being successful in this business is you have to pace yourself. I want you to pace yourself, all right? Now, what do I mean by that? Once you start getting customers, you need some sort of software platform. Not an expensive software, an affordable software, right? You need affordable software, right? And in this software, I want you to think about the software as being your main hub. It's your brain, okay? The software is where you control everything. It's your whole business. So when you sit there and you look at the computer, you're looking at your whole business right in front of you. So the software manages your business. So every single month that you work at the 9 to 5, you always have to make sure that you pay for your software fee every month, right? So that fee has to be covered no matter what, if you want to be in the credit repair business. So now people may say, well, Mark, I don't have enough customers to sustain the software fee. Well, it depends on the software you're using and how much they're charging. You understand? So you got to think to yourself, you have to have some sort of platform that you can look at, and you can start bringing your customers in slowly and let the first customer pay for your monthly fee. So the first customer is not a profit for you. The first customer is not a profit for you. The first customer is paying for your software. So then you have to get the second customer because you're pacing yourself, right? So every month you get $99 from that first customer. That customer is paying for your software. So now you don't have to worry about the software fee. So now, because in your mind you are pacing yourself, even though you have a 9 to 5, you know that every time you get a new customer, the next customer is profit for you because the first customer already paid for the software. And the only reason why you're sticking with it because you are pacing yourself and you're not rushing. So think of your software platform like a phone bill. Don't think of it as an extra expense. Because if you think of it as an extra expense, then this business or any business that requires extra money is not good for you. So you have to really be honest with yourself, because I don't want you to get in a business that you're complaining about a small software fee every month when you pay a cell phone every month, and a cell phone doesn't even bring you any money. It actually takes money from you, actually, right? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So get one customer, let that customer pay for your software. Get another customer, that customer is your profit. But in order to sustain your credit repair business, you have to constantly cover your software fee. And then you have to constantly take all the rest of your profit and your money, and you have to push it towards lead generation. Not more credit repair training. That's useless. You need customers, especially if you already know credit repair. Why are you still training in credit repair when you don't have any customers? So that's backwards. That makes no sense at all, right? So pacing yourself is the key, because as long as you cover your monthly software hub, then you can take as much time as you want to generate leads. So any more money that comes in, tax, extra money at your job, you put it towards another lead generation strategy. Remember what I said? Ask yourself, is this money or is this product helping me generate leads? All right. Any question? Any questions so far? Because we're going to move on to why attending the Facebook lead generation event this Saturday is so important for you. Any questions so far about 9 to 5 and how to survive in the credit repair industry? Any questions so far? Any questions? I know it's kind of slow when you type in the chat. Any questions so far? All right, no questions. All right, no problem. So, as you know, this Saturday, August the 5th, oh, Daniel has a question. Do free suggestions, take profit after the first customer, begin to invest in a new strategy. Yes. There you go, Daniel. Pace yourself, Daniel. Pacing yourself is the key, Daniel. Pace yourself. This will give you time to learn lead generation, and you won't feel frustrated. You won't feel like you're wasting your money in a software. You understand what I mean? So give yourself, don't think of this business as a race. Oh, I got to get 30 customers in a week. And if I don't get 30 customers, then my business won't survive. Your business will survive because all you do is pay $99 a month. So your business will survive. All right? All right, James, what's up, James? How you doing, my friend? Just got on. Hey, brother. How you doing? All right, so let me explain to you. Any more questions? Anyone else? Any more questions? Any more questions? All right. So this Saturday, we are having a 5-hour workshop on generating credit repair leads on Facebook. Now, a lot of people have tried to generate leads on Facebook and they failed. And the reason why they failed is because they didn't do it enough. Like, they didn't try. Like, if you can outspend a competitor, then you can always get the leads. If you can outspend me, if I can outspend you, I'm going to get the leads. Okay? This is for paid advertising. So one of the reasons why generating Facebook leads on Facebook is crucial is because your customers are there. And I don't care if you tried it already and it didn't work. Mark, I tried it, it didn't work. I just wasted my money. I don't know about Facebook. Okay, so what you're telling me is that you're giving up. That's what you're telling me. But what you don't understand is that your customers are on Facebook. Facebook has almost 2 billion people on Facebook. Your customers are there, just like you are there. Now think about it. You are on Facebook right now, and you're my customer. I want you to think about that for a second. You are on Facebook, and you are my customer. You see where I'm going with this? So people complain. Daniel, people complain, oh, Facebook don't work. The leads are weak. When I first started out on Facebook 2 or 3 years ago, generating leads, I didn't know what I was doing. And then there was no guru out there to teach me how to generate leads on Facebook, credit repair leads. So I wasted a lot of money like everyone else. I didn't know what I was doing. I just ran ads. I just followed what everyone else was doing. And then I said, man, this is not working. You know, I'm not generating any leads. This is not working. But after 2 years, 3 years of trying all kind of strategies on Facebook and spending thousands of dollars learning to perfect my technique on Facebook, I got it now. I know how to do it now. I can generate unlimited leads for anyone, for anybody. It doesn't matter who you are or what business that you're in. I can generate leads for you if I had a lead generation company. Do you understand what I mean? So what I'm telling you is that I built businesses by generating leads on Facebook because I know how to do it. And when people say that, oh, it doesn't work, I don't know how to generate leads, it's just because they don't know how to do it for our niche. For our niche. Okay? They don't know how to do it for us, for the credit repair industry. All right? Daniel says, that's why Saturday, Facebook is like a place to be. Absolutely, Daniel. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to prove to you live. You know, I'm going to prove to you, I'm going to show you, when you walk out of there, Daniel, and everyone else who signed up, James, when you guys walk out of that workshop this weekend, not only are you going to get new strategies that work, but you're going to get the resource guide, you're going to get all the PowerPoints, the replay, the infographics. I mean, you're going to get plans, like execution plans that's laid out where you guys don't even have to figure things out anymore. And you will have this knowledge forever. You can run campaigns anytime you want and generate leads on demand, literally, with just $5 a day. And it all comes down to one thing, and that's strategy. It's called strategy. And when you know the target market, and when you know how to write the right ad, and you know strategy, you'll be sleeping and making money because you know the strategy. But right now, in order for you guys to learn the strategy, you have to spend hours and hours, hundreds and thousands of dollars watching all these videos, reading all these articles just to get a few strategies. And then you have to test the strategies to see if they work. You see? So I commend you. I commend every person who signed up for this workshop this Saturday. I commend you because you are stepping forward, like you are stepping outside of the box. You are saying to me, Mark, I am ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to take it to the next level. Let me tell you something. For this type of training, this is no joke. There's marketing people will charge $499 for the same training that you're getting. $499 for the same exact training. And theirs is not even targeted. They're just talking Facebook general. Okay? All right? So this is why it's so important that if you haven't signed up for Facebook workshop this week, you need to get into that workshop. Next week, there won't be a replay for sale, and everyone that attends the workshop will get the replay. But it won't be for sale after it's over. Let me see what James is saying here. My contract is in the lawyer's hands for review right now. I'm not waiting for it to happen. I'm making it happen. Hey James, how you doing, man? Thank you. Thank you for all the support. Somebody else said something. Somebody else wrote another comment here. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah. So do you guys have any questions at all before we jump off? I'm going to keep this one short. Do you guys have any questions at all? If you want the link for the workshop this week, just go ahead and type in yes, I want the link, and I'll have Rose get the link for you guys for the workshop. If you want the link, just type in yes. And in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I may be doing a YouTube ads workshop, similar to the Facebook ads, but I'll keep you guys up to date. James, how long till the replay for this to be up? I will be stuck outside. Hey James, 7 days, allow 7 days for us to get the replay up for the Facebook workshop, all right? 7 days for the replay. All right, Daniel, will there be coffee, donuts to start the training? Yes, Daniel, there will be coffee and donuts. That's right. We'll all be together. There's quite a bit of you guys actually that signed up. So I thank you guys for that. I'm going to give you guys a lot of value. James, no, the one we are on right now. Yes, James, there's going to be a replay as soon as it's over. I'm going to go ahead and post this in the group. All right. Is there any other questions before I get off? If you're not a software member, we do offer a free trial at startupcreditrepairbusiness.com. We're giving away a free 30-day course on running a credit repair business. It was a 10-day course, but we've stepped it up to 30 days, so you get a new training every day for 30 days, step by step, on how to run a credit repair business. And I personally wrote the training course, and that's it. Do you guys have any other questions? Any other questions before I get off? Daniel, thanks, Mark. High five to you and Rose. Thank you, Daniel. Don't forget to pace yourself. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, pace yourself. Michelle, awesome software. Thank you. James, yes. Thanks, Mark. All right, so that's it for today. If you want a link to the workshop, just say yes. Say yes for me inside of the Facebook page, and Rose will get you a link for the workshop. Tomorrow it's going to go up again. So you want to get it. It's $149 right now. Tomorrow it's going to go up to $199. So if you want to get the discount, you want to save the $50, Rose will go ahead and give you a link so you can get in today. All right. And just to let you guys know, before I leave, I posted something in the group because I'm thinking about starting a paid Facebook lead generation group where every week I'm going to give a free training on a killer strategy on how to generate leads. So I'm going to focus strictly on one strategy every week. And in this group, you guys will be able to try the strategies, give me feedback, let me know that you went out and tried the strategy, and I will participate. I will provide comments on what you can do and how you can tweak it. And I got a lot of great feedback from this particular thing that I'm about to do. It is $4.55 for the first 30 days, and then it's $24.99 every single month to be a part of this paid lead generation group. And like I said, every week I'm going to give you a specific strategy that you can try to generate leads, and then you come back and let everybody in the group know how it went with your lead generation strategy. And from time to time, I will have guest speakers in there and I'll interview people. And so it's just a lead generation community, but it's at a higher level. And I want to teach you guys some of the strategies that I've been using to grow all of my businesses. All right. And that's going to be coming up after our Facebook workshop next week. Okay, again, if you want a copy, if you want that link, just say yes, and Rose is going to post that link in the Facebook Live right here. Again, tomorrow is Friday. It's going to go up to $199. Right now it is $149. Get inside and see you guys, and thank you for being here live on Facebook. Take care.